Hey, good morning. Can you hear me? I can see Malvika, Cecil, Aditya, Sapna, Christophe. Hi. Good, good, good. Hope you had a great weekend. Hi, Malvika. How was your weekend? Though it's time, it's almost 10:30. We'll start. We'll wait for a couple of minutes. I can see very few participants now. Hope some people will join in. They must be on their way. Meenakshi has joined. Good. Hey, Snigdha. Good morning. So we will learn something very interesting today. By the way, we are just having 3 more sessions left, including today's. Like other than today, there will be just 2 more. That's on Wednesday and Friday. Yeah. So today we are going to learn. Guess what? What should we learn today? Any guesses? Hey, Pankaj. Good morning. Very first day, I have covered few things. Proportion. I've touched upon proportion a bit, but proportion, I do not want you to burden with the idea of proportion, I want you to draw freely. Yeah. So sometimes proportions is like sometimes it's a burden. Aditya has joined. Okay, another minute. Should we wait another minute or should we start? Sabrina says, how to be wonderful painters, artists, creatives. It's all in the mind. The time you believe that you are an artist, whatever kind, visual artist or performing artist, the rest of it is practice. No artist has become an artist just uh, by believing one is artist. That's the first point and the most important point. You have to believe that you are an artist, and then like practice like mad. Yeah, not be bothered about your outcome. If you want to be drummer, then you have to practice it like there will be times when you'll struggle to get the rhythm and the beats, but then suddenly you'll find it. Human body is not something that anybody can actually teach you. Yeah. So the gesture drawing that you're doing, Sapna, the gesture drawing, just continue doing gesture drawing, and there will be time when you'll be able to kind of draw humans very, very nicely. Right now, what I can do, I can just give you a demo, but that will only burden you. Okay, this is how it should be done. Yeah. So no, don't get burdened by that. Tara has joined. Good morning. So keep drawing. Keep gesture drawing is going to be the key. By the way, anything that you want to do, gesture drawing is going to be the key, right? You'll do some drawings with rendering, some drawings with lots of details, while you're actually consciously looking at proportions and perspectives. But in gesture drawing, it's your subconscious mind that works. Like even if you're doing very quick 2 minute, that still will be perspective in that. There still will be some amount of lightness and darkness within that, right? So when you give your pencil strokes, the certain areas which will become darker and certain areas which will become lighter. Okay, any guesses? Quick guesses. At what are we going to cover today? Good, we have some participants now. Gulab has also joined. Haripriya has joined. Anshu Sharma has also joined. A very good morning to all 3 of you. Good, I think we are good with time and we should start. Okay, so today we are going to learn something called caricature. Yeah, how many of you are excited? How many of you have done caricature in the past? Okay. Really great, but indeed no idea how to do it. In words. Oh, lovely. So let's kind of do caricature. So what is caricature actually? And when do you do caricature? It's important for us to know. Let me see who all are there. 20 participants. Okay. Okay. Dilip sir, I'm unmuting you in case you want to say anything anytime. I can't see Shalan sir today. No. Okay. I will also make another volunteer. Should be the volunteer. It's okay. So let's get back to the chat group. Humoristic way to accentuate someone's specific feature. Very close. Very nice. Is the Amul ad in newspaper a caricature? Yes, it is a caricature. It's more of a mascot. Yeah, caricature is an expression. It's a shorter expression, right? Expression of a particular moment. Amul girl is more of a mascot because there is nobody who exists as Amul girl. But caricature is of personalities who actually exist. Like suppose an you, me, if we do something, exaggerate features of ourselves and do something, that will be caricature, right? Superb. Great. So let's begin. Let's begin with caricature. So let's talk about what exactly is caricature and how do we do it. Yeah. So I have shown you how to do portraits, like how do you see things. You actually draw wherever whatever you see, like you draw these lines where there are darknesses, huh? And where the light is falling, when the light is falling from one side, it will be darker on the other side. If the light falls from top, there'll be dark below. Yeah, those are the little things that you capture while you do. So, honey, my voice is breaking. Is my voice okay to other people? Okay, so Snigdha says my voice is okay. Cecil says okay. Dalip says okay. Good. Okay, so yeah. Uh, so basically, when there's a face, every face has a particular character, right? Like for example, somebody pointed out Indira Gandhi with long nose, yeah. So yes, so so it's easy to draw caricature of famous personalities. You know why? Because the features are quite established. We have seen that person from extreme close up to long shots to their with their expressions with the little lines on a big screen, yeah, on some kind of screen, TV screen or cinema screen. Now what happens is that brings in certain closeness to that person. In real life, even if that person is very close to you, what happens is you miss out on certain features. And also the whole idea of caricature thrives on stereotyping features. Yeah, stereotyping features, remember this. And it's so difficult to stereotype somebody whom you know closely. Yeah, you will try, and that person will get annoyed, say no, this is not how I look. That you get a little frustrated. It's better to keep doing, like keep practicing of people that you know, like through popular media. Yeah, great. Now we have quite a few participants. Donald Trump in his suit, Malavika. Yes, he himself, you don't have to make caricature of some people like Trump, and there are many more. There's no point of naming here, but they themselves are a chalta firta caricatures, right? Okay, So let's see. I have some faces that I'm going to show how what I'm going to do. So what is the technique? Now we'll try and I'm going to give you a demo for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah. So what exactly I'm going to do? I'm going to first you have to listen to me carefully. You do not, by the way, you do not have to draw now, right? In this 24 hours or maybe for every 48 hours, you're giving me this 45 minutes, right? So you just listen and just kind of see. Because if you're drawing, then you'll miss out a lot of things that I'm going to talk about and show, right? You'll have enough time to practice. Next time we are going to meet on Wednesday. So you have time the entire today, tomorrow, you have time. Huh? And Wednesday morning, we're going to show. Okay. So what exactly I'm going to do? I'm going to look at a face and think about what are the characteristics, how certain features are distinct, right? The features which are distinct, what I have to do is I have to capture that. I have all the liberty to exaggerate it. Now what would happen is uh, most of you are beginners, and therefore initially it will take a little time to kind of to there'll be a lot of resistance in terms of exaggerating. Start slow, it's okay, you do not have to really exaggerate. There are cartoonists who can just draw two lines and that person will look like that, right? But to be able to know which are the two lines that captures that person must have practiced for 15-20 years, right? So let's not attempt that. Attempt slowly, exaggerate a little, then a little more, then a little more, and see what happens, right? Superb. So let me open my uh, whatever, like where I'm going to draw, right? Govind, can you help, please? Okay. I'm giving you some choice. You have to tell me which one you want me to draw. I'm giving you some choices first. Just open all the portraits. These are known faces. Make it bigger. Ha ha ha. Not myself, Sapna. I'm not that famous. Okay, you can identify these people. There's Amir Khan, there's Abhijit Banerjee, there's Amitabh Bachchan, there's Gandhi, there's Virat Kohli, there's another Kohli there. Miss Mallika Sarabhai, you have Sachin Tendulkar, you have Shahrukh Khan, and you have Uddhav Thackeray. First vote comes to Amitabh Bachchan. Okay, anybody else? Somebody says Amir Khan. Wow. Okay, so first. Okay, two people says Amir Khan. Okay, I'll draw. I'll start with first thing first. Okay, Amir Khan. Start with Amitabh Bachchan and then I'll get into Amir Khan. Okay, so let's go to Amitabh Bachchan first. Yeah, too many people liking Amir Khan. Huh? Good. Second drawing, second caricature will be of Amir Khan. Just give me a moment. Too many Kohlis also. So what I'll do is Haripriya, I'll also do her. Abhijit Banerjee, superb. Let's do that. Okay, so I have तो छोटा करते हैं इसको चलेगा ऐसे ओके गाइस थोड़ा लेफ्ट ले लेता हूँ हाँ बस चलेगा गुड 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 बस इसका रिस्पॉन्स रेट लेट है ना इसका चलिए साइड में करें चलेगा बस Okay, guys. So what can you see? You can see Amitabh Bachchan on the left side of my frame, right? On the right side of the frame is empty, right? Great. So now what I've done is I have, where are the brushes? Okay, great. Let me just test. Yeah, it works, but I'll increase the thickness. I'll increase the thickness of this. No, base. Okay. Now, okay. So I'm trying to capture what can I see actually? I can see that prominently these little these glasses are very prominent, and you see that French cut beard is prominent. The way the lip is, that's prominent, and there are eyes which is very characteristic of this man, right? And also there are some wrinkles that I'm going to capture. What I can exaggerate now, I can exaggerate. Okay, this hair is unusual, like which is a very signature style of Amitabh Bachchan. Okay, so that's something that I really need to capture, right? That no matter what happens, that doesn't change. So here is what I'm going to do first. Okay, listen. In caricature, what all you have to also remember is something that is not very significant, something that is not very prominent. You can ignore it. Okay, so let's see. Let's try and start with the hair. Okay, so I am using my pencil tool and to capture. Okay, that's his hair. That's one way of looking at it. So I've done a lot of hair now. Okay, I've made it even bigger than how what I can see. Okay, now that's done. Now the glasses. Glasses are like, sorry, 1 second. There's a little thing and then this. Okay, almost. Okay, so that, and then I can have his like little eyes that side. So that's like the top. There's hardly anything to exaggerate as of now. I've not got anything. Let's see if I can get something here. So I can't even draw there. Even this को हटा सकते हैं क्या? One second, huh? Let me just quickly remove the bottom part of the screen. Yes. Hey guys, sorry, I'm back. My system, I had to reboot my system. It hung. So, okay, there's an option, yes. Okay, so now you can see Amitabh Bachchan again. Let me try again. Hope this time, let me try another tool. I think the pencil is getting a little, this thing, senti, quite emotional. Yeah. This is easier. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so can you see this now again? Okay, so what I was doing is I was trying to draw this, which is like a lot of line here. Okay, some line here. Okay, so that's like Amitabh Bachchan signature thing. Okay, now you have, so that's the nose. So this place has character, like this nose, this place, huh? This is very prominent. So let's exaggerate it. Okay, so now this is ordinary. Now eyes, eyes a little downwards. Okay, so remember this. So that way. So lot of wrinkles here, lot of wrinkles here. Yeah, it looks like him. I think so. Let's see. Beard का exaggerate करते चलो. That's a good idea. Let's see. Let's see if I can exaggerate his beard. Let me I have to draw his lips. You can see a bit of ears also now. Something like this, okay? Some here. What you said something? Repeat. I just missed your message. Somebody is saying his mustache. What? You know what? I can't darken it because if I darken the mustache, it will look that he has black mustache. He doesn't have black mustache, right? Black hair, yes. So the black hair, definitely you can see black hair. Yeah, some very little lines here that itself will give you a sense. There's a okay. So that's number one. Okay. So I'll go move on now. Amir Khan and Kohli are in demand. So let's do Amir Khan and Kohli. Yeah. Before that, let me just kind of do a little bit of. Yeah, I think I've got this nice. See this eye portion thing. That's like so much like him. Okay, guys. So you got an idea. See, what again? The same thing I'm doing. I'm not looking in terms of outline. What I'm doing is I am constantly looking at the volume. Huh? There will be lines. Yes, I'm drawing with a tool which doesn't give me so much of option. Yep. So I'll move on. Should I? Govind, can you do the next one, please? Amir Khan, yes, Amir Khan will do. No, Tanmay. So it is difficult to do Amir Khan. The reason being like he changes his face every year. So which Amir Khan? The Kayamat se Kayamat tak Amir Khan is very different from what Amir Khan we see today, right? But I've got a quite generic Amir Khan picture right now. Let's see. Just quickly, just before the class, I downloaded these images. Yep. Make it slightly bigger, Govind, for everybody to see. No, I don't do Modi's caricature. Sure, Golab. We'll do Abhijit Banerjee and Mallika Sarabhai will try and do that. Okay. So here we have Amir Khan here, right? Can I exaggerate a bit? Can you? So look at his eyes. I think eyes is where eyes and the hair. I think that's where the character is. Also the ears. बड़ा कर कर दे बड़ा और बड़ा कर. That's it. Now left. I think that's good. Good. Superb. Thanks, Govind. Hope all of you can see this. Let me see what I do with him. Okay, so I start from his eyebrows. Let's see, because eyebrows are prominent, yeah. So that's like typical the PK eyebrows. Huh? Look at this. There's a little eyebrows that's going like this. Then I actually draw his nose, which is like very thin but goes. Okay, so something like this. And then I draw his eyes, which is like hardly open. Can't darken his eyes much because he doesn't have dark eyes. Yes or no? So that's his eyes. See, what I've done is this whole bag, no, below the eye, that is very prominent. So what I've done is I've just made it more prominent. Let's see what happens that side. That side also. Yeah. So those like now can I have his lips going bigger? That's quite a character actually. One second, one second. That's a. Yep. So you can see these exaggerations. It's quite fun actually. You start doing it. It's quite fun. And then you have this typical. So is big airs. I think that's very important that you capture all this. Yeah. So anyway, so this is something that I want you to practice. So I can't have much of grip here. I'm drawing on screen with my keypad below me. So I'm hardly getting any grip here. If I'm removing the keypad, the computer is hanging. So, but yeah, so whatever. So people, are you enjoying this? Good. Okay. So this is how it is. Can we do the next one? Next one should be what? Okay, now we have to do something interesting. What you have to do is, let's see what happens. If I want to do, supposing you want to do a bit of shading, what happens? Yeah. So you can always do this shading, right? This is like typical of Venice. Gives me a lot of option. Something like this. So you can keep doing shading. You can have more, get more volume of it. You do this thing like, yeah, you can do all this thing with your pencil. Yeah, great. Next, go to the next one, please. Next should be what? Kohli. I think Kohli is in demand, no? Shipper. SRK is very easy. SRK is super easy. It's very distinct characters, no? We'll do that. Hey, I'm back again. Yes, Anshu. She says, I just realized my portrait trials are all actually caricatures. By the way, drawing caricature is not a mistake while doing a portrait. Caricature is very stylized way of doing it. You first have to master how to do portrait, and then you will be able to do caricatures, right? You must know the rules to be able to break it. Yeah. So, honey, I can paint the drawing, but that's not needed. You don't have to worry about the final look. Instead of painting a caricature, do many caricatures, right? Spend that time in drawing more. Which one we wanted? We wanted Kohli. कोहली, हाँ वही. अच्छा कोहली, दो कोहली है, ठीक है, ये चलेगा. That's just quite a character. छोड़ो. Okay. Now, what is the character? Now I can see a shape. Now, which is that shape? That shape is something like this. Oh, sorry. This is not the color that I wanted. Okay. So I see this shape prominently. Can you also see this shape? Yep. So all I have to do is exaggerate this, like, okay. So this is like how things are. Yep. So something like this. First, you have to capture what is the shape. Then all these little details would come in. Now, little details here, little details here. Something like this. Yeah. Okay. Now I can show one or two more. Then I want you to try it out. What is the time now? I can show only one more. Yeah. Next, Govind, please. So you can have this nose, like, these are the features that needs to be like exaggerated. The eyes. Now, this you have to darken. Now more you darken, it will get cleaned up. Look at this. Yeah. All these things, you with pencil you can actually play a lot. Yeah. Yep. Second, next, please. Anyway, any questions about it? Let's minimize this. I think that's good enough for other things I can draw later on. Let's exit this. Yeah, people. Now let me read. Was not able to read. Eyebrow सीधा होना चाहिए ना. Ansu, don't worry about all this यार. सीधा होना चाहिए, क्या फर्क पड़ता है उससे? पिज्जा कोहली, हाँ अंशु सही कहा. चाइनीज मॉन्क लुक रहा है. See, that's something that I have been trying to kind of tell you again and again is, you have to come out of all these immediate judgments, right? If you're not able to do that, your learning won't happen. It will slow down your learning, right? Just enjoy whatever it is. I'm not saying that you must have this idea of, even before we are drawing, we are already trying to see what is wrong with it, right? How would a child walk if the child doesn't fall there? And for me, I have to only show you the technique. That's not something that, there's no point of showing finished product if you don't know how to do it. Today the time is up. It's 11:14. I think some people have come very late today. Mallika ma'am will draw tomorrow. Okay. Self caricature. Ouch. Can I draw on this? No, I can't draw on this. No, I can't draw on this. No. करता हूँ, कल बनाते हैं. So I'll figure out some method. Deepika Padukone. Wow. Difficult, but I'll try. I'll try tomorrow. No, Anshu, that's exactly I'm saying. It is the observation itself is a judgment. How is then observation? This should be like that. That's an opinion. That means there is a judgment, right? I'm not talking about judgment how we understand otherwise. I'm just saying it right now. Even that observation, just let it be. Yeah, just look at something, try and attempt it. Whatever happens, it's good. It's not easy, by the way. I've been repeating that every single day. That's not easy. I've tried it with people for years, right? And we're trying to do that in few days, right? It's not going to be that easy, but it's possible. It's possible that we kind of do things without any kind of judgment. My caricature would be good learning. Okay. Great, guys. So I think it's 11:15 now. It's time to say goodbye. People, we have just 2 more sessions. That's on Wednesday and Friday. These are sessions during the lockdown. I'm so happy that so many of you are participating in it. This is hosted by Vijay Bhumi School of Design at Vijay Bhumi University at Karjat, and hope to see some of you here. This is a beautiful place. I'm going to show you more of the campus. I'll show you more of the campus right now. Let's see if I can. Govind, can I take this off? Yeah, so I'm at the reception block right now. Yep. And today we did not draw anything. These are the trees outside. That's the entrance point. You won't be able to see that. That's lots of bougainvillea flowers that's coming up. There are mountains around in the backdrop. Yeah. Let me take you outside. 1 second, just 1 more minute. And let me share how things are. Now, this is how things are outside. There's a mountain there. Can you see that mountain there? That's the campus we have. And yep, so there's a lot of gardening happening. Lots of new plants that has come out. A lot of greenery actually. Very hardworking gardeners here. Here the trees I show, there are lots of mangoes that has come out. I'm not sure if you can see the mountain there. This is the place where we used to do, we had lots of sessions there. Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you more of the one day we had our class there. I'm sorry, 1 second. Yep. So yeah, so that's about it, guys. Goodbye. Have a nice day. And yes, lots of perspectives here. Take care. It's 11:18 now. Goodbye. See you on Wednesday morning, 10:30, with lots of drawing. Whatever you have learned today.